the cloud is moving. It's carrying you back and back and back. We're looking for the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. The most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. Now the cloud is slowing down. It's stopping at the most appropriate time and place. Now that the cloud has stopped at the most appropriate time and place, I want you to drift off of that cloud back down, down, down to the surface. It won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf drifting gently out of a tree back down to the surface. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see down there below you, or the very first impressions that you have as you come back down to the surface. Are you coming off the cloud yet?
Yeah.
What is the very first thing that you see down there below you? Or the very
Grass.
impressions that you have? Grass.
Grass.
Tell me more.
Not sure, in a field.
A field. Tell me about this field.
I see a field from a house I grew up at when I was like 7, 8 years old.
Are you at the house?
I'm in the field across the street.
Across the street. How big is this field? Tell me more about it.
Um, it's probably a couple acres, grass, and then there's like mounds. There's like texture to it. It's not all flat.
There's mountains to it?
No, there's like mounds. It's not,
Oh, mounds, mounds.
yeah, it's not flat. It's just there's trees, and I think there's a lilac bush there.
Sounds like a great place for an adventure.
I used to play in the field.
Is that the age you see? How old are you?
Probably like 8.
Like 8. 8 years old in 2 acres of field with mounds. What you doing out there?
Probably looking to pick flowers.
Probably.
Yeah, I used to always pick flowers.
You're probably picking flowers, or you are probably what, young lady?
Looking for flowers, looking for clovers or flowers.
Clovers. What you gonna do with the clovers and the flowers?
I bring them home, put them in a vase.
That is very sweet of you. You are so thoughtful. What are you wearing today?
Um, Probably shorts and short sleeve shirt,
Oh yeah? What are you wearing on your feet?
sneakers.
Sneakers. Nice. Comfy sneakers.
Mm,
What else is going on today? Are you there alone in the field?
yeah.
Do you have any siblings?
5 of them.
5 siblings. Well, bless your mother. How many sisters and brothers?
2 sisters, 3 brothers.
2 sisters and 3 brothers. and you perceive this is you when you were young. So you are a girl.
Yeah.
You're Joann as a little girl.
Yes.
Well, look at you. So you had a tie, 3 girls and 3 boys. That's a fun time. What are your other siblings doing? They're not playing with you?
No, I used to venture out a lot by myself. Actually, I think there's lilies there too.
You're a lone ranger. Little
Yeah.
pioneer of your own storybook.
Used to get up early and pick flowers and bring them home.
How early?
7. Yep.
7 in the morning?
Yep. 7 in the morning. Get up and out.
This age?
It was different. I'm 59, so we could go out and do our own thing at 7.
You could do your own thing at 7 years old.
Hmm.
What else would you do on your free time?
Skateboard, ride a bicycle.
Skateboard,
Yeah.
bicycle. Do you know any good tricks?
No.
No?
No.
You want to sit up on a mound and talk about stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go up on the mound. We are now climbing up the mound together. We are reaching the top of the mound. We're just going to chat about life stuff, just see what's going on. And now that we are at the top of the mound, I'm wondering, do you go to school?
Yeah.
Tell me about your school.
Um, I think what grade I was in. Um,
Don't think.
okay.
Let it go.
Um,
We'll keep going. What's your favorite subject?
I wasn't very good in school. I didn't. Um,
Yeah. Well, who needs school
I
when you
used to like art, but I wasn't a good artist.
it's do you like art?
Yeah.
Do you have a crush on anyone?
No. Actually, did I? Yeah, I did. What
No
was his?
thinking. Let it go. Now let's drift away from that time. We are drifting and floating away from that time, leaving the little girl there to continue on her own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she is supposed to find. We are leaving there to continue on her own path. Now let's move forward to the next important day. The next important day that is important to you that we need to see to help you out in the very best way that we can. We have now arrived at that next important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Um, Thinking. Not sure yet.
So we're going to do an exercise,
Okay.
right? I want you to envision opening up your heart and your mind like a portal. Your heart and your mind like a portal of information and allowing that energy to come through. When I count down from 3 to 1, you will completely let go and you will become deeper, relaxed, the deepest you've been. And you will go forward or backwards to an important time that you need to see to help you out in the very best way that we can. In 3, 2, 1, be there. You have now sunk deeper, relaxed, and you are moving forwards or backwards to an important time and place. An important time or place that we would like to see to help you out in the very best way we can. You are now drifting. You are arriving at the most appropriate time and place. the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. Now that you've arrived at that most appropriate time and place, I want you to describe the very first things that you see, or the very first impressions that you have. What is happening? What do you see?
Cactus in Arizona.
Tell me about it.
I lived there for a couple of years when I was 11 to 13.
You lived there.
Yeah.
These dates in your present life seem to be the most important of all. I'm asking the subconscious mind to now draw your attention to the details that you need to see to understand why this memory is important. Why this memory is important for your healing. You're now being drawn to those details. What stands out the most?
Um, Being with some of my family, half of my family, half the kids moved out, and we spent quality time together doing things because we didn't previously. We would go to the park and picnics, barbecue.
Why was your family split up like that?
The older ones stayed in Massachusetts, and the younger ones moved out because we were younger.
Why why did this have to happen exactly?
My dad, he had arthritis, so we moved to Arizona for 2 years.
So you guys had to split?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me more about that and what you're seeing and being reminded of.
It was a sense of family. We did stuff, and it was nice because I didn't experience that too much till that point in my life.
Tell me about that. What do you mean? What weren't you experiencing?
Um, Adventuring, doing stuff, sightseeing.
You didn't get to sightsee before,
Not really, no.
but that's something you enjoy.
Yes,
And so you're getting to do that now.
yes.
What does that mean to you?
Um, Not sure. It was a sense of being in a family, family sort because we did things previously, but it wasn't impactful as it was those couple of years.
Did you miss your siblings? How did it make you feel to be separated from
Um,
a bunch of
it
them?
was okay. I think I was young and I didn't because we would talk on the phone here and there, and we went back for a wedding and got to see everybody, but it didn't impact me as missing them at that age. That
So
makes
even at
sense.
that age, oh, it does make sense. So if I'm understanding correctly, this is about your personal like independence,
Yeah,
like having the ability to have choice for things that
yeah,
to you to do.
yes,
Yeah, that stands out to you the most is the difference of not being able to choose to go out
yeah,
and see things
yeah,
versus having the freedom to go and do that and see the world or go on
yeah,
adventures.
yeah.
What does it do for you when you travel and you go on these adventures? Tell me what that means for you. From this perspective, what are you seeing and being reminded of about the importance of this?
It's funny. It keeps bringing back family because it was a sense of union, which I thinking now that was the only 2 years that I really had that sense of connection. Because we had gatherings at other points, but this was more impactful.
So connection for you. That's
Yeah,
a big one that's important. You want
more more one-on-one.
one-on-one.
Yeah,
So connection is as important to you as independence.
yeah,
One-on-one and truly being seen,
yes,
having the independence to be able to do the things that mean something to you.
yes.
You are a very intentional girl. You like intention.
Mm,
You like intention and meaning. That's beautiful. What an important thing to discover.
mm.
That's a pretty big piece of wisdom. So let's see what comes of this and where this trauma originates with your health. Let's leave that scene now and move forward to the next important day. The next important day that now will help to make sense of these original traumas so we can help you to heal in the very best way that we can. You are now moving. You're drifting to the next important day. The next important day that you consider to be important when something is happening. What is happening? What do you see?
Back in Massachusetts again.
Back in Massachusetts. Tell me what's happening in Massachusetts.
My nephew's sick with heart condition.
You have a nephew now and a
Yes,
heart condition?
yes.
Tell me about that heart condition.
He had four different issues, tetralogy of Fallot, and he passed when he was 3. I used to babysit him and his brother.
You used to babysit him and his brother. So you were close.
Yes,
Oh, you loved your nephews.
yes.
How old was he?
He was 3 when he passed. He got diagnosed at 6 months.
3, diagnosed at 6 months. Tell me more about this.
Mhm. Beautiful, beautiful boy.
How old were you when he passed away? What's your age now?
Um, I was 17 in high school.
16 years old, almost out of high school. Or were you out?
No, it was my senior year.
Your senior year of high school. Tell me about the significant memories that come up for you with your nephew as you remember him.
Kevin, he was
His name,
very special.
Kevin.
Mm,
Tell me more about Kevin in this time. Do you feel like you got
blonde hair, light blonde hair,
life
towhead, called a towhead. Some people don't know that term.
so bad?
Yeah, very blonde, almost white. That's how my hair was when I was little.
Oh, Towhead.
Yeah,
Did you get closure with Towhead?
yeah,
Did you?
I think so.
Would you like to try to connect with him or do you feel,
Oh, yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Do you see him now in the room? Are you in that space with him?
No.
As you take deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth, give permission for more details to come through. More details of the scene, the situation, Kevin, the whole process is of permission. More details will come through. I see you turning red. Deep breaths, Joann. I know this is difficult. We're going to connect with Kevin.
I see a picture of him.
You see a picture? Deep breath.
Hmm.
I know this is emotional. You got this.
He's got blue overalls on and a flannel shirt that I bought him.
Blue overalls and a flannel. He was a stylish little bugger.
Yep,
Are you ready for this?
I am.
Okay. I'm asking the subconscious mind to help Joann to gently place in the scene, instead of seeing an image, so that we can connect with and talk to Kevin. As you give permission, Joann, the details will come through. You will begin to notice the environment, the smells in the room, the emotions. You'll see the details and little Kevin playing
I
gently.
see him. I see him playing using his walker.
He's using his walker. He's a strong little guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Way to go, Towhead. All right. Now, what I want you to do first is just greet Kevin. Let him know that his auntie's there, whatever you were called, and begin to speak to him, establishing that connection. And then what I'm going to do is a switchback where you're going to take his place versus yours so we can let him speak through you and receive messages from Kevin and connect. When you are ready, talk to Kevin. Show him that you're there.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here. You see me?
Is he looking towards you?
I'm not seeing him now.
You will. The little bit of difficulty is just as you give permission. I know this is difficult. The more open you are and that you remain open and give the permission, you'll stay in that scene. So we need to establish in that scene that connection and you being immersed in it so we can have success connecting. So we're just going to take it slow because I know this is heavy for you and just see how you feel. Just feel it out. We're taking it slow. There's no rush whatsoever. Deep breaths. Okay? You
Yeah.
got this. So I want you to open back up and begin to give permission. Giving permission now for the details to come through. The scene, Kevin and his walker, the smells, the sights, the decorations in the house, down to feeling the floor.
Yeah, the wooden floor.
You're feeling the wooden floor? We're going to ground in that place. We're going to use it. We're going to use another exercise while we're in hypnosis to ground in this place. Tell me 5 things you see in that house.
Picture of Kevin and his Jason and his parents on the wall.
Okay, picture. Next, 4
Yep.
more.
TV, couch, the windows, toys.
4 things you can hear.
Um, I can hear the TV playing.
Okay.
I can hear people talking. My sister talking. Kevin laughing and Jason playing.
Kevin laughing and Jason playing. All right. Tell me 3 things you can touch.
I can touch the couch.
Couch. Okay.
The remote for the TV.
Okay.
Um, um,
You got this. One more.
stuffed animal.
A stuffed animal. What kind of stuffed animal?
It was a sun. I made a sun for Kevin.
You made a son for Kevin
Yep. Sewing class and I had little arms and legs.
in a sewing class. You are the sweetest auntie. Okay, 2 things you can smell.
Um, smell the air outside.
Okay. One,
Um, smell something cooking. Not sure what.
okay, cooking. What is one thing you can taste?
Hamburger.
You had hamburgers that day?
Yeah.
Did Kevin have a hamburger?
Yeah, his was all cut up.
All cut up. Did you cut it up?
I think my sister did.
Your sister did. Of
Yeah.
course. Gotta do everything. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is when I count down from 3 to 1, you will integrate with Kevin. We will speak with Kevin. Let's put it in an easier way. When I count down from 3 to 1, we will now speak with Kevin. When I count down from 3 to 1, we will speak to Kevin. Speaking to him to hear what he has to say at this time, to allow him to connect with you and to speak to you the way I'm sure he's been waiting to for a long time. In 3, 2, 1, be there. You are now switching, and I am now speaking to Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
I
Hi, how are you? How you
good,
feeling?
good.
What are you doing today?
Playing in my walker,
Playing with your walker. Tell me
playing with my
about your
toys.
walker. And your toys? What kind of toys?
Um, little balls,
You have little balls. What kind of balls?
little plastic, different size balls.
Football?
Um, think it's a baseball.
A baseball. Do you like baseball?
I throw the ball.
Do you want to throw the ball with me?
Yeah,
Let's throw the ball together. You throw first. I'll set right here where I'm at, and you be where you are. You can throw the ball first. How are you feeling today?
tired.
You're tired?
Yeah,
Aw, tell me what's going on. Why are you tired?
almost nap time.
Almost nap time. Nap time
After,
is no fun.
yeah,
But you gotta get your sleep so you have energy to play some more.
yeah.
How's your heart feeling?
It's okay.
It's okay. What's
Yeah,
going on here?
took my medicine. I'm okay.
You're such a big boy. Good job. I'm glad that you took your medicine. You're doing okay. What else do you like doing in your spare time? So you get to play with your balls, you have your walker. What else do you like?
Playing with my brother.
Playing with your brother? You love your brother.
Yeah,
He's your big brother?
yeah.
Tell me about your big brother.
Jason's 2 years older.
Yeah? Tell me about him. What do you like about him?
He makes me laugh.
He makes you laugh. He's a funny
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
You love to laugh.
yes.
What else do you like about your big brother?
He gives me Cheerios.
He gives you Cheerios.
Yeah,
He's a nice big brother.
yeah,
You love Cheerios?
yes.
You like any other cereal?
Cheerios.
Just Cheerios. That's
Yeah.
fair. Tell me about your Auntie Joann.
She watches me and
Yeah?
my brother. Yeah,
And she plays with you?
yeah.
What do you like to do with your auntie?
We play catch.
You play catch like we're doing now?
Yeah,
Can Auntie play with us? Should we let her in?
yeah.
Joann, you can join the Cool Kids Club. We now have Auntie Joann joining us, and I'm still talking to Kevin. Kevin, what do you want to say to your Auntie Joann? What do you want her to know?
Thanks for playing with me.
Thanks for playing. That's so sweet. What else do you want to tell Auntie?
I like when you sleep over.
Oh, Auntie sleepovers are the best. What would she do on the sleepovers? What were your favorites?
Um, it See her in the morning when we got up. and then she'd
Yeah.
get me Cheerios and get me something to eat.
Waking up and having Cheerios.
Yeah.
You love your auntie. What do you call auntie? What do you call your auntie, Joann?
Auntie.
Oh, it is auntie. Look at,
Yeah.
I'm a good guesser. My job is to be a good guesser.
Mhm.
We are now switching back to Joann. We are now switching back to speak to Joann to see what she thinks about what she's hearing and what she wants to say to Kevin. I am now speaking to Joann. Joann, what do you think of all of this? What do you have to say to little Kevin?
It's nice to talk to him and
Yeah.
see him.
What do you want to say to him? Just talk directly to him. He's
I
listening.
love you, Kevin. I miss you.
What else?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Anything else you'd like to say?
You're such a cutie. Always a good boy.
Now we are switching back to Kevin. We are switching back, and I am now speaking to Kevin. Joann can still be in the Cool Kids Club. Hi, Kevin.
I,
Did you hear your auntie?
yeah,
What do you think?
she was fun.
She's fun. What do you want her to know? Did you come back at all as anybody? Would she recognize you again?
No,
Where are you now? Do you know where you're at?
I'm in heaven. What
You're
my
in
grand,
heaven
what my grandparents,
with your grandparents. Tell me about your grandparents.
Grandma Moses and Grandpa Moses. Grandma just got here recently, so I got to see her.
Recently, you got.
Yeah,
Tell me how grandma's doing since she got there.
good. She loves it here.
She loves it there. What is it like there? Can you tell me what it looks like? What does heaven look like?
It's peaceful. It's just all my family's here. My dog, Bizette.
Your dog Bizette is there with you too?
Yep, yep.
Tell me about Bizette.
He's he's white. He was fun. He used to play with me.
Used to. Do you still see Bizette in heaven?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do in heaven?
Play with Bizette. I can run now.
You can run now? You
Yep.
couldn't run when you were a little one. You had a lot going on.
No, no, but I can run.
You can
I can
run now.
play. I can play with the dog, Bizette. I can play with grandma and grandpa.
You're all healthy. You can run and
Oh,
play.
yep,
You can have fun with your grandparents.
yep.
Yeah. What does heaven look like? Can you tell me about your surroundings? What do you see around you in heaven?
Um, it's freeing. It's just it's hard to describe.
Do you see, like, are there plants? Are there any trees around?
I think so, yeah. I think there's plants, there's different flowers and it's pretty.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm seeing them.
Well, what else do you see? You tell me what's around you when you go around in heaven. What are your favorite things to see? Maybe that's an easier question. What's your favorite things to see in heaven?
There's dogs and cats, and birds.
Animals everywhere?
Yeah,
Wow, that's not boring at all.
no. There's people everywhere.
What do people do in heaven?
They hang out, they just talk and they're at peace. No more
They
pain for anybody.
no pain.
They're free.
Do adults have coffee in heaven?
I don't drink coffee.
Do the adults have coffee as an option?
I don't know if they drink coffee or not. I don't know.
I was just curious. Is there any other activities you like to do in heaven?
Play baseball. I can hit the ball and I can run.
You can hit the ball and run too.
Yep.
You're really talented.
Yeah,
You're a strong boy. Heaven sounds magnificent.
it is. It's beautiful.
Is it true they have angels in heaven?
Yes.
What do they look like?
They're I I don't know how to describe them. They're clear. You can see through them.
Do you get all the candy and cookies you want now and ice cream?
Yes. Yes.
There's
Cake.
candy and cake?
Yes.
Did you just say what kind of cake? What kind of cake did you have recently?
Chocolate.
There's chocolate cake in heaven?
Yes.
And you get all the chocolate you want?
Yes.
And you don't get a stomach ache?
No.
No stomach aches?
No.
Just an unlimited supply of chocolate cake.
Yes.
And you don't have to wait for a birthday.
No. No.
You must eat cake all the time
Yes.
and play baseball
Yes.
and play with everybody's animals
Yes.
that have ever passed away.
Yes.
That is amazing. One more question. How much do you know about the soul journey now that you're back with your all knowing self? Do you know about the journey and what it's like when you come back one day?
No.
That's okay. We don't need to talk about that adult stuff. That's for Joann. She'll figure it out. You're doing a good job, kid.
Thanks.
Do you have anything else you want your auntie to know before we go?
She was my favorite aunt.
Favorite aunt.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a favorite aunt.
Yeah.
Um, do your grandparents have any messages for Joann? Because I'm sure she'd love to hear from them.
Um, I don't see them.
Okay, it's okay. Don't worry. Joann will find them. Tonight or another night. We'll connect. Well, we'll see you again soon, little Kevin.
Okay.
Oh, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you, if you see my grandma Nancy, can you tell her I love her?
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell her that Shae loves her, her grandbaby.
Okay.
I'm the
Okay.
only one she ever met. She doesn't need to hear
Mm,
about my siblings. Just
okay.
tell my grandma I love her. Oh, and my dog Java. You
Okay.
must see my dog Java one day. Um,
Okay.
she's big and fluffy and orange, and she likes to shake paws all the time. She goes back and forth, and you keep shaking each paw. That's
Okay.
Java. You can feel free to keep her as a gift from me, and it's to keep you more
Oh,
company. Well, I
thanks.
give Java big kisses for me.
Okay.
Bye, Kevin.
Bye.
I am now switching back to Joann. We are now switching to Joann after a sweet visit with Kevin, who has loads of chocolate cake and animals to get to.
Hmm.
Now let's move forward to one more important day. One more important day that you need to see to help you out in the very best way that we can. We have now arrived at that last important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Um, and get married.
Wedding dates. Your wedding?
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Woo! Tell me about it.
I was very uptight.
Ooh, why?
Um, Wanted everything to go perfect.
Perfect schmurfect. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. You think it's perfect, then it's not perfect.
Hmm.
It's your wedding day. Tell me more. Tell me about your fiance.
We were born across the street from each other.
You're marrying your neighbor. Very nice.
Yep. He had moved away and we reconnected.
What age were you when he moved?
I was 11.
You were 11
Yep.
and your
And
future husband moved away from you?
yep.
Oh my gosh, that must have been heart-wrenching.
We were just neighbors at that point, and then
Yeah,
re-
your kids.
reconnected when I was 39.
You were 39. Were you close when you were 11?
No.
You just saw each other around.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were friendly, but
you're friendly. That's good. Did you guys hang out a lot?
no. He
No?
hung out with my brothers.
Oof. Oh gosh. Forget the brothers.
Mm.
Ugh. Brothers are annoying. They always take up the good guys. Ah, make them friends, then go away and not let you hang out. So, it's your wedding day. Tell me where we're at.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. How's the weather?
70 degrees, beautiful fall day.
Beautiful. So tell me your idea of a perfect wedding. How did you set it up?
It was small.
Nice small wedding.
Yeah.
Never hurt anybody.
No.
What part of New Hampshire?
Manchester. Oh,
Man,
actually, yeah. The reception was in Manchester. The chapel was in Hudson.
nice. I see. So tell me what's the most significant part about this wedding day for you? Because this is a significant date. Now, there's the obvious, but what else does this mean to you, this marriage and this wedding date? What stands out to you about this time and how you're feeling?
Um, Found my true love.
Your soulmate.
Yeah.
Or as Michael Scott says, your soup snake. You probably don't know that reference. Just
Mm,
weirdness coming on out. That's very nice. And were all your friends there? Did everybody show up that you wanted?
yeah.
Beautiful. Tell me what your spouse, your soulmate means to you. This connection.
We thought a lot alike. Same had same.
Wavelength?
Yeah.
I could see you starting to say it. I'm like trying to read your lips. I saw you a little stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
And this connection, you always talked about connection.
Mm,
Hmm. So let's move a little bit more forward after that wedding day, just to see how your life developed and how healing this has been for you. And
mm.
anything significant that you need to see before we talk to the subconscious about your healing. You have now drifted a little more forward to another important day. Another
Mm.
important day that will help just bring this full circle before we talk to the subconscious. You have now moved forward to that time that we need to see to bring it all full circle. What is happening? What do you see?
My husband's sick.
Hmm,
Got cancer.
tell me about that.
He he was healthy for we were together married 10 years, and he got sick and passed away.
He got sick and passed away.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this time.
It was hard to see somebody lively and going love of life, nature, to go down.
Yeah, there was something noticed throughout this time with the subconscious. We seem to hit all the dates where you felt the most loved.
Mm,
This is a journey of love and you feeling love and connection and freedom. And now you've hit this point in your life where a big piece of that, a big piece of this love journey just passes away.
hmm.
As you reflect back on this time, what stands out the most to you as you reflect on your life with him and this time as you process this big loss?
His his he liked adventure, and we did a lot together while he could. We were
Mm,
camping and doing stuff, and then he wasn't able to towards the end, so I took care of him.
yeah. So you got to fulfill some of those dreams of traveling and adventures.
Yeah,
Adventures like you've been on since you were a little girl.
yeah,
That is the full circle.
yeah,
The full circle is the freedom. It's not just the connection with him and feeling loved. It's reflecting and realizing the adventure he brought back to your life.
yes,
That's the pattern. There we go. Full circle. Once
yeah.
again. But that's not the end. Did you have children?
No,
No children? Do you still go on adventures now?
yes. When he passed, I was taking a trip every couple months, and I'd go somewhere different, California, a couple times, just
Yeah,
different places in Arizona. Just took off.
just took off.
Yep,
You need to overthink. Don't think, just do.
yep. Took off by myself 3 or 4 days.
What does it feel like to go on adventures alone again now compared to when you were a child, 7 years old and running off on your own?
It's that independence again.
As it feels the same?
Yeah,
Wow. There's
yeah,
yet another way that all this comes full circle.
yep,
And you staying the same. You have a lot of love to give. You love to be able to receive, just like anybody else. It's healthy. You're independent. You're adventurous. You're full of joy. And you're thoughtful. You're a beautiful spirit. Can you notice
thanks.
that in yourself and feel those affirmations?
I think I'm a good person.
Can you feel affirmations when you hear them? Like when it goes through your ears, does it sink down to your heart? Can you feel it in your body?
Yeah,
Good. Let's go forward and speak to the subconscious mind and see what we can learn from it. Let's drift away from that life. We are drifting and floating away from that life, leaving the woman there to continue on her own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she is supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she is supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own path. Now, I want all the consciousness and personality of Joann to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Joann's subconscious, please?
yes,
I have permission to speak to Joann's subconscious.
yes,
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Joann's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Joann in this lifetime and all other lifetimes she has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
yes,
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Joann to see today, and you brought forward this one. Why did you choose to bring this one forward specifically? Why was this lifetime and viewing this important for her healing specifically?
Not sure.
It's okay. Deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth. This may or may not feel a little bit weird, but as you give permission to this portion of the session and you open up your mind and your heart, just letting that energy flow, you'll feel the words coming up like through you, like it's automatic, like it's not you speaking, but it's coming out of you. It might feel a little bit odd. The more that you give permission, the more that will come out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you the questions. And even if you start speaking automatically as you at first, you may start out as you, but as you keep speaking automatically, what comes to you naturally, what you hear as the echoes and the answer. Eventually, what typically happens with people who start out in this way, it's like the subconscious takes over, and we hear that voice shift as well as that control shift from like, I don't know, or I think I was learning to, she had to see this because. So you'll notice, just
Okay.
let it come out of you naturally. Don't force anything. Don't
Okay.
conjure thoughts. Don't conjure analysis. Do not force anything. Just speak the very first thing that comes to you. Continue to give it permission. And then when you feel that energy come where it's like it's becoming automatic, just give it permission and let it speak the way that it does and just flow out of you. There's no job for you but to just let go. Just the permission along the way is all you got to give. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take some deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth. In through your nose and out of your mouth. Now, when I count down from 3 to 1, we are now going to move and speak to the subconscious. We are going to speak to the subconscious to get the answers about what we've been learning, to find out and achieve the healing and get answers to your questions. You're doing an incredible job. This is a powerful session. In 3, 2, 1, be there.
I'm here.
I'm here. Who is I? You said I'm here. Who is I?
Not sure.
It started to come through. It's okay. So listen for the echoes. I'm just going to ask you some questions because I want to see about achieving this. Continue to give it permission. You started to shift. I saw that in your face as well. And it's okay. If there are times where you're feeling more comfortable to speak and just speak what you're shown, that's good. I just want to make sure that we can confirm the healing because what I'm going to do is start to initiate that. You're doing an amazing job. Deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth. And with every inhale in and with every exhale out, you will become deeper and deeper relaxed. With every inhale in and with every exhale out, you will become deeper and deeper relaxed. That's right. And as you get to a deeper relaxed state, notice, so to speak, in the imagery you're given, your hands coming off the wheel, and you letting go of control of the session, giving permission and completely entrusting the subconscious mind. The subconscious is your protector. It will never allow anything to come through that is out of your comfort zone, against your religious beliefs, your personal beliefs, your ethics. There is no greater protector than your subconscious, which is also your connection to your higher self. It is your higher self. You are protected. You are safe. You know it. You feel it. And it is very, very good. Now I would like to ask for permission to speak to the subconscious, please. Do I have permission to speak to the subconscious?
Yes.
I have permission to speak to the subconscious.
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Joanne's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Joanne in this lifetime and all other lifetimes she has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Joanne to see tonight, and you chose this one. Can you give insight as to why this one is important for her healing?
No.
Are you able to do a scan of Joanne's body and tell me if there's anything you can heal?
Yes.
Are you doing that now?
Yes.
Now I want to check. Why can't you provide insights as to why we had to see the lifetime you chose?
Painful.
Tell me more.
Abuse.
Abuse. It seems like the pattern that I'm seeing has to do with attention. Was there anything else?
Emotional.
Emotional. And she's had a lot of loss too, hasn't she?
Yes.
But isn't it important to talk about it and bring exposure for the healing?
Yes.
It is, isn't it? So then you really should talk to me about it. So that way Joanne can hear this and work through it, shouldn't you?
Yes.
Isn't that your job as the subconscious mind?
Yes.
And I'm speaking to the subconscious.
Yes.
I'm speaking to the subconscious. Why did Joanne need to see this life? What was the trauma and the lesson?
Move forward.
To move forward. Is that the lesson?
Yes.
What is her soul contract?
Not sure.
Yes, you do. You're her subconscious mind. You know everything that has ever happened to her in this lifetime and all other lifetimes she's ever lived. You know why she came here and what her soul contract is. That is literally in your job description. Do I need to pull out the D card? Your boss, Dolores Cannon? Or are you going to do your job? Are you going to do your job?
Mhm. No.
And why not?
Painful.
Oh, as in Joann doesn't want to see it, or you just
Yeah.
don't want to do your job?
Joann doesn't want to know.
Oh, she doesn't want to know. See, that's fair. That's a boundary. That is very different than you just not doing your job. Because I'm pretty sure that if I was in your shoes, I would be frightened if somebody pulled the D card. Dolores Cannon is not to be played with. And very soon, all the heavens will know that I'm not to be played with either. The job's the job. But if it's a matter of protecting her because she doesn't want to know, totally different thing. Does she need to know in order to heal?
Yes.
May I speak to Joann, please?
Yes.
I am now switching to speak to Joann. Hi, Joann.
Hi.
Hi. Can we please let's talk about it. I don't want to plead. That would be the sassy friend side. But in order to heal, we do need to explore what the trauma was about. It doesn't mean that when we're speaking to the subconscious, that it's necessary to go through it and visualize it. But in order for you to understand what the lessons were in it, so that way you can embody those lessons and apply them, we have
Mm-hmm.
to talk about it. Because if you don't learn from it in order to apply those lessons, then the trauma is still useful. And I won't be able to get the subconscious mind to do all the healing that we're looking to do. And I know it's hard. It is your choice ultimately. There's a lot we can still find out. And if you're not ready or you'd rather do it privately, we can take this to a private session to finish off that healing. But it really is important for your healing to get this out of your system. But you have to render it useless by learning the lessons from the trauma and then applying it. Because that's why it carries forward lifetime after lifetime, is it's unresolved.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Do you
Mm.
feel like it's something that you want to do, or would you prefer we do it privately?
I think privately.
Okay. We can ask other questions of the subconscious, and let's
Okay.
wait to do it privately. As I said, I'm gifting you a session for being so willing to volunteer like this. I'm not charging you a damn thing. And we'll get your healing for that. We could talk to the subconscious just to get information if you're open to that.
Sure.
And I'll book for the soonest time with you, and then we'll complete the healing on your body.
Okay.
You're doing an amazing job. You're getting a lot out of this, which is incredible, and I'm really happy for you. And if you want to connect with your parents as well, we can do that in your private session as well, your husband. That would
Okay.
just give you a chance to speak without the whole public watching.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
You're doing great. You are doing so great. All right. We are now going to talk to the subconscious mind. We are now switching back to speak to the subconscious mind, to speak to it, to ask the questions, so that we can understand what's going on in the world today, understand soul contracts, and receive answers for the collective. We are now switching back to speak to the subconscious mind. Am I speaking to the subconscious now?
No.
It's okay. It's okay. May I speak to the subconscious mind?
Yes.
I have permission to speak to the subconscious mind.
Yes.
I'd like to ask the subconscious, what sign can you give and indicate that you're coming through? That you're the one I'm speaking to here? Can you speak to something that, let's see. Let me try a couple different things. There was a message received about war coming up and about how we are to prepare. And I know the message that I received. Can you repeat that back? Can you tell us about the looming war and how the collective should prepare?
No, I'm not getting anything.
That's okay. So let me do an exercise. That's what I was wondering as just a quick test on it. We're going to do a quick exercise to switch back. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult with the subconscious to switch back the way we did with Kevin. So I want you to take deep breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth. In through your nose and out of your mouth. Now, what I would like for you to do is go back up to that cloud. Back up to that cloud that we were riding on before and sit on it. Tell me once you're up there what it feels like to be back up on that cloud and what you see around you.
Soft. There's trees and mountains, beaches.
There's trees and mountains and beaches on the cloud.
Oh, seeing below the cloud,
Okay, slow.
seeing down from the cloud.
Oh my gosh. Tell me more about that.
Greenery.
Wait a minute, is this where you've been seeing the chocolate fed birds?
I'm at the beach now.
You're back at the beach?
Yeah.
Exactly where you want to be?
Yeah.
Okay. We can stay and do this on the beach. Can you feel the warm sand beneath your feet?
Yes.
Notice it. Notice the warm sand and the sounds of the beach. Notice the warm air in your skin, the smells of the ocean. And as you get comfortable in this space you prefer to be in, I am asking now for one of Joann's guides to come forward to sit with Joann, to answer the questions, and to help her out in the very best way that they can. Notice now the energy shift as you notice somebody walking up to approach you, to sit with you. As you sit in the sand and take in the warmth, the coziness, and the sounds of the water. Can you feel what side of you they're approaching from?
Right.
That's what I sense too. Sorry to get giddy. This is a pretty geeky moment for me. I love working with the guides. They're pretty great. Sometimes I gotta get sassy, but they're pretty great, you know? Sometimes they're hard to work with. And as that guide approaches you and sits next to you, describe them for me.
Man in his 20s.
In his 20s, lucky duck, he gets to be a guide at this age. Oof, I'm 33. Make me a guide.
Hmm.
I'm done with Earth. Oh, mercy. Tell me about him. Is he cute?
Dark hair, beard.
Dark hair with a beard. Sounds cute. Is he chiseled?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little chiseled. You got a chiseled guide. Tell me about this chiseled guide. Damn. What's his
Mm,
name? Someone wants to know if it's Jesus.
not sure. I
How
don't
big
think
are his
so.
biceps?
What?
How big are his biceps? Is he ripped?
Not huge, but not, he's got some tone to
Wow, they're lazy in heaven.
him.
You can tell him I said that too, although I'm pretty sure your guy.
Hmm.
I'll tell him when I die one day. That's fine.
Hmm.
All right. Well, let's ask him the questions and maybe we can try again to speak with the subconscious. Now, is it okay if I actually speak to him directly? Would it be okay if I switched over to him, or would you prefer to relay the questions? What is most comfortable to you?
You can ask him.
I am now speaking with Joanne's guide. Speaking now to Joanne's guide to ask the questions, to receive some wisdom, maybe a little insights, get some dates, and I guess exchange and a little banter. So I still reign premium queen. I am now speaking with that guide. What's your name?
John,
John? Your name's John?
yes.
Wow. No offense, but wow. So you guys are really lazy in heaven, aren't you?
Hmm. We have fun.
Oh yeah? Y'all don't work on your upper arms or anything?
No need to.
Oh, no need to. Okay, whatever. I'll tell you what, when I go back to heaven and I'm meant to be a guide, I'm gonna be ripped.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be the most ripped guide. Straight up. Straight up. And I'm still gonna eat all the cake. And I
Hmm.
just want to make that clear before I die. So that's cool. So, what can you tell me about what Joann is learning in this lifetime and about her soul contract?
Needs to let go.
Let go of what?
Hurtful memories.
Tell me about those hurtful memories.
Not being good enough.
She doesn't think she's good enough? Why? She's incredible. What do you mean she doesn't think she's good enough?
Didn't get praised as a child.
I'll sing her praises for the rest of her life. People should be writing songs about her. She's a hero. So tell me more about this. She was never praised. She never felt like she was good enough. What set this up? Why was it like this?
Her father mistreated her siblings, was afraid to get mistreated. Wasn't, but had the thought that it could happen.
What do you mean her father mistreated her siblings?
Did inappropriate things with them.
Of what nature?
Sexual. She was
Was
protected from by her sisters.
protected by her sisters. Was there ever any justice? Any repercussions for the father?
No. Sisters forgave him.
They forgave him. Well, they're very strong. Joann does come from strong women. That's very clear to me. How did the boys handle it?
Their lives, two of them, their lives are not where they should be,
Not where they should be, as in,
health wise, mental health.
is there a way that we can remotely help them?
Yes.
Let's do that in private session, just because they're not here to give permission in front of people. But I just wanted to ask.
Okay.
So whether they come and do their own session or we do it remotely through Joann, we can help the boys, we can help all of her siblings that are alive heal.
Yes.
See, this is why I've been studying remote healing for children and for people, because this is the breakthrough we need, isn't it, for humanity? We need hypnotherapists who can rise up and even do remote healing. This is how we change the world. That is incredible. So we're not going to get into anything on that healing yet. Yeah, I don't want to dive any deeper quite yet, just because I want to respect privacy for Joann. But I really appreciate you shedding light on that. Is it okay if I ask you questions regarding things going on in the United States, in the world? And if I ask some spiritual questions and just explore some things together?
Yes.
I do have permission.
Yes.
I really appreciate that. Because I'm really longing to help the collective, and I'm not looking for specific dates. I've learned my lesson about specific dates, such as, there's a really, really harmful man as president. And
Yes.
I made a horrible mistake in trying to get a specific date. I broke a lot of trust with people trying to get a specific date that didn't come through. Maybe because I misunderstood. I don't really know. Lesson learned. But I do want to understand what we can to help the collective, because we're in a really painful time right now. And most of us on our very differing journeys don't really know how to navigate this. So are you sure? Is it okay if I ask some questions?
Yes.
Fantastic. So, what can you tell me about what to expect with this administration? I just want to see what has shifted in the timeline that we're allowed to know. I'm not asking for dates, just in the year of 2025.
It'll change.
It's still going to change.
Yes.
That was correct.
Yes.
Now, instead of a specific date, I've learned my lesson. Can you give a date range for that administration change?
Towards the end of the year.
As I've always predicted. Is this when the new administration is coming in?
Yes.
And this, as I've said, this is going to be due to the fact of I don't want to leave that on. Let me pull myself back in my excitement. Why is this administration being taken out? I'm not going to leave it on. I'm holding myself back. Why is this administration being taken out by the end of the year?
All the wrongdoing.
All the wrongdoing, all the things. Praise whatever God is up there. So, can you tell me some of those wrongdoings and what's going to lead to this administration being gone by the end of the year?
Election fraud.
Yep. 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 Been saying that. Oh, Okay. What else?
Misuse of power.
What else? Anything else? Just list it off.
Um,
How is this going to happen? Because there was an attempt to impeach, and he's not going anywhere right now. But apparently, this is going to happen later, as I've already been saying, because I trust the subconscious since February of this year. So the time's still coming. What is the process towards this? What's going to happen to take him out?
Something coming towards the end of summer or beginning of summer. Things are going to start changing. They're going to see everybody's going to get held accountable.
Held accountable?
Yes.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. We just passed summer solstice. We are heading into July. So you mean that the beginning of justice is imminent?
Yes.
If it's okay for me to ask, who's stepping in by the end of the year? Can we can we know that? Are we allowed to know that? Is there permission to know that?
No.
Okay. No, 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 it's okay. Just speculating. It's okay if you can't. I don't want to push because you're being so gracious with information already. So, how how is Trump himself going to be removed? What is that process for removing him so that way the new administration can come in? Like what is the flow?
Health issues.
What kind of health issues?
Incompetent. Strokes.
Strokes. Do tell. Do tell.
The last one will do him in.
The last one will do him in. You don't say. You mean the thing that I've been saying since February of this year. So I already know these answers. Very good, very good. Quick question. Is Vance's I, I heard this, maybe you know about this, maybe you don't. Um, does Vance have anything in his possession that's gonna be admissible in court?
Yes.
What would that be?
Documents.
Do tell.
Journals.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. You know what? You know what? You and me, subconscious guys, we're good. When I die and go to heaven, I take up my job. Man, I'm ready. I'm not saying I'm going to try to jump right up to supervisor, but boy, am I ready to be a part of the team. Sorry, sassiness. Let me rein it in. No biggie. No biggie. I just love hypnosis. And I love the guides. You are so knowledgeable. I mean, you could be ripped. I do have questions about your activities in heaven and what we get to do in heaven for fun on our spare time when, we're not helping heal people through the subconscious mind. I mean, I am curious as I get to know my future job description, but you know what? We'll talk about that in my sessions. We don't need to talk about that right now. What we need to talk about is the power of the stroke. So I'm so sorry. I'm just so happy right now. But why was he able to do all of this? Why has he been allowed to be here so long doing this much damage? Because my giddiness is wrapped up in the fact that so many of us are harmed, like, and our families, healthcare, retirement, the cost of living, this tariff war. We're really in a tough time right now where people are trying to make ends meet and keep going and keep alive. Um, which is where the giddiness is wrapped up. This has been a very inhumane time. So why is it if so many people collectively at one time are becoming this deeply impacted and harmed, why wouldn't he be taken out sooner as a protective measure of the heavens, of our guides? Why would he be allowed to do this? The extent's pretty far, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree. Am I still speaking to John?
Yes.
The non-buff John, which is what I'm gonna call you
Hmm.
when I get to heaven. Let's be real. When I die, I'm gonna poke fun at you. I really will. That's gonna be my job. It's think about it like having a little sister in heaven, and I'm coming.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad that we got that taken care of. Don't worry, me and Dolores Cannon have our thing too. This is why I love hypnosis. But I do have that serious question, just bringing it back down. Why is it that somebody, when they get into power and they cause this much harm and damage, especially in short periods of time, to large swaths of people, are they allowed to do that? When is the point where is the point that somebody that is really evil is taken out because it's too destructive? Is there a line? Is there like a boundary that if somebody crosses that, they have to go?
Yes. Blackmailing people.
Blackmailing people?
Yeah.
Are there other things that would be cause for needing to go early because you're becoming
That's,
destructive?
yes.
What is that?
That nobody's standing up because they're afraid of him and what he can do. But it's going to turn. It's going to turn, and people are going to realize this is not the way it's supposed to go.
Hold on. That's great that people are going to get it together.
Government's going to get it together.
Yeah, that everybody's gonna get together. That's great. But what I'm trying to understand is, let me give an example because I just want to specify my question. I liken this to Hitler, right? So there's Hitler, and he killed millions and millions of Jews in the Holocaust. Then you got Trump, and he is causing wars, inciting violence and hate, and he's destroying the fabric of this country and destroying programs that keep people literally alive, which is going to lead to the ends of many. There's millions of lives on the line. There's several million people that live in the United States alone, right? And there's 8 billion people in the world, and he's impacting through wars and through the destruction of key programs. That's a lot of people that are being impacted at one time. Where is the line with somebody like Hitler or Trump that they're doing too much to large swaths of people at one time, to where the other side, heaven, whatever you want to call it, has to say, okay, he has to go. This is too much destruction for people who are trying to carry out their soul contracts and their
Yes.
lives.
It's in the process.
It's in the process now.
Yes.
So Trump crossed the line. He has
Oh,
crossed the lines. He has done too
yes.
much and he needs to go.
Yes.
When was the line officially crossed? Because he's done a lot in the first term, and now here's the second. Can you describe for me what was the final straw? When did Trump finally cross the line?
With Iran.
Iran, the bombing of Iran.
Yes.
which came after his birthday, which is when I got the timeline wrong for him to be taken out. But this is why certain events had to happen first for him to actually go. Is because he was going to carry out that thing. It was going to be too much evil and destruction to millions of people, right? And
Yes.
he's crossed the line. So now is the time. It took Iran. Can you tell me why it wasn't enough for him as a leader to lead the destruction of programs that keep people alive? Considering the number of people that are dependent on these programs, health insurance, free or reduced lunches for children in school, education.
They're gathering information and had to have enough information in order to take action.
Who?
The government.
The government. Okay, so there would be justice coming for that, but that wasn't enough to say, okay, there's too much evil with this one person to go, like leave Earth. Enough for him to now prepare to face justice for that. But it was what he did with Iran that crossed the line for him to actually have to go,
Yes. Yes.
like leave Earth.
Yes.
What was the final straw for Hitler? Because Hitler, so many millions of Jews died before he was gone. What was the final straw for him? Why did he last so long in power?
Lack of technology.
No, from the perspective of the heavens, from the other side with you guides and the subconscious. Why why are we allowed to experience such evil to such depths, to such extents for such long periods of time before somebody goes? Why isn't there a stopping place, not by justice at the hands of the population that may take forever, but on the side of heaven to say, okay, this very, very low vibrational harmful being needs to be picked out of Earth because they're doing too much destruction and shouldn't be there. What's the perspective of the heavenly side?
Hard to say.
See, but that's the thing that bothers me as I'm growing in my own spirituality, and I'm sure I speak for many other people, is as we're growing in it and we see the evil in the world and how long it can go on for and how much can be done, it's hard to believe in something greater at all as we grow in our spirituality when so much is allowed for extensive time. Other examples, Gaza, Ukraine. When is Gaza going to catch a break? When is this going to be done and when are Palestinians going to be freed? Can you give any time frame? I'm not going to try to pin it down
No,
lesson.
not, no, don't have a time frame.
No time frame for Gaza. Do you have a time frame for Ukraine?
No.
Is Netanyahu going to face any justice?
Is what?
Is Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, going to face any justice?
Yes.
What kind of justice?
It'll take time.
Time. That's my problem, subconscious. Guide, John, Mr. No Muscle. That's literally like that's my problem as I grow my own spirituality. Sorry for me to be like really intense, but that's what's really upsetting as I grow is understanding why call it heaven, Satori, however you want me to call all you guys collectively on the other side, is why is there no boundary for evil on earth? Another question. Is Putin going to be the leader of Russia for much longer? Where's his justice? Where's the justice back in Russia? When is Ukraine going to catch a break?
I'm not seeing anything.
You're not seeing anything. So there's no end in sight, or at least that we can know.
Yeah.
Immigrants. What about everybody in El Salvador? Any end in sight? When is that going to slow down or stop? When are we going to get our immigrants back?
Again, it'll take time, but we'll get them back.
But we'll get them back, but it will take.
Yes, take time.
Is it going to be within the time frame of the new administration that's coming into office by the end of this year?
Yes,
It is. So there's 3 years left in this term when this person takes over. Okay. Is it, can you give a time frame in terms of like amount of time? Like, is it within a year or two in human time? Can you measure human time in any way?
it, it's hard to measure, but it'll take time.
Hard, well, I know it's hard to measure. I wish there was a way mathematically that you could give me an equation for the translation of heaven time into human time so I could mathematically do this. Because I'll tell you what, I have a STEM degree and I'm not afraid to use it. I also know how to use Excel. So I could totally work with that if you just gave me an equation. Not to brag or anything, but I am really high maintenance with Excel and in general. So, okay, that's very interesting. Is there anything else that we're allowed to know?
Things will improve in the future.
That's
The rest of this year will be tough, but it will get better.
fuck the rest of this year. I don't even care about the rest of this year. I'm numb. Everybody's numb. And we're tired. I don't know if the heavens realize it, but we are all tired. So fuck 2025. Tell me about 2026.
New administration,
Male or female?
female,
Female. Is she white, brown, or black?
black.
In her soul journey, has she made references to a coconut tree?
Yes,
Coconut tree! If I say it, can you confirm it? What if I say it correctly? Can you say yes or no?
yes,
Is it Mamala? Kamala, Mamala?
yes,
Ah! I'm sorry, I'm fangirling. Give me a second. Woo! Woo! Give me a second. Let me get my mail. I'm fangirling. Oh my god! Mamala! I have mommy issues. I have really bad mommy issues. And I need Mamala really bad right now. Really, really bad. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm having mom issues. That's wonderful. Wonderful news. Now the one now the one question that I have regarding time of everything getting better is people are talking about the most frequent question that I get ever is a time frame for everything healing in the US to where the price of living goes down, to where it's worthwhile to be here. Because the number of people contemplating moving out of the country, myself included, with my wife, as we consider even Spain or Portugal. I'm sure Joann has her own thoughts. Um, is that healing in the US within a time frame that is in our lifetimes? Can you at least tell me that?
yes, yes,
In my lifetime?
yes.
Can you give a measurement in human time in terms of how long in human time? Are we looking at the next 5 years, the next 10 years, a generation, 2 generations,
Um, 5 years, give or take,
5 years, give or take, to heal the country?
to get back where we were.
Oh, to get back where we were so we can then build
Yes,
and then have it become
go
better after
forward,
that.
go
So clean
forward.
up, move forward. Okay. So clean up in the next 5 years and then build up. Will ICE be stopped anytime soon?
Yes.
I like to see them run out of the country. If there's anything you can do on the heavenly side where they
Mm.
all get confused and deport each other, I would really much appreciate it. I'll go easy on you on the heaven side if you press some bells and whistles for that. Make them confused, make them deport each other. I hope you know that I'm very fluent in sarcasm and I didn't mean that. Please don't tell God. Um, I'm not looking to have my vibrations lowered for suggesting such a thing. But serious, not serious, but maybe serious, mostly serious, but slightly, maybe more so joking. If you could confuse them, you'd be such a doll. I think it would make up for the fact that you don't work out and you're not buff at all
Mm.
as a guide. Just say. You eat too much cake up there, don't you? What else do you do in heaven? What do people do when they're not doing their jobs in heaven? What do people do in their spare time? They don't play harmonica
Travel.
24/7, do they? Travel? Okay.
No, travel. See the world.
I like that. So they don't play harmonica 24/7
No,
with some like weird ass robe,
no.
but we can wear robes if we want to, right?
Clothes aren't necessary.
Clothes aren't necessary. This is a nude beach.
No, your body's different there.
Body's different there. Got it. I was just wondering. That sounds fun. Oh, wait, by the way, before we go, a couple more things. I don't know if you're allowed to tell me this, but is Trump a clone?
Not sure.
Okay. I just thought I'd try it just in case you knew. I know there's some limits here to this. Oh, this is very important. Sorry, I am so numb going through so many heavy things in the US that everything feels the same and then I forget questions that really are important. Is war coming to the US turf?
No,
Oh, thank God. No?
no.
Thank God. Okay. What is keeping that from happening here? Who do we thank?
Change in government.
The change in government is going to keep it from coming to the States. Mamala's going to keep us from getting struck. See, this is why I have mommy issues. She's the mother I've needed. This is what US needs. I just can't wait to virtually hug her. That's wonderful. Mom, she's the queen. I love her already. All right. All right. Oh, loss of internet or power? Are we going to have power outages still? Because that came up for me before. Is that still happening in the US?
Not sure.
Not
E-
sure. Can't tell you.
Energy's changing.
The energy's changing, so that means the timelines are shifting a bit.
Yes,
Shifting. And that's why I got Trump passing away on his birthday wrong. Energy shifts a lot, doesn't it?
yes,
You never really can predict things down to the moment. You might find out things, but there's just no knowing specifically when it's going to happen.
yeah,
Can
no.
you tell me? I'm just curious so that way I can sleep better at night. What was the lesson I was supposed to learn in trying to nail down a date and time? Was there a lesson for me? Because that was painful for me to be wrong about that. And I got a lot of hate mail and I cried for like a month. So I was just wondering, what was the lesson for me in that, in being wrong about a prediction?
Trying to nail down a date, give a specific date, because things change,
Yeah.
energy changes.
Yeah.
So time frames are not set in stone.
So timeframes are not set in stone. Yep, that was a hard learned lesson. I had a lot of people that were sending so much hate mail, I had to block them. I typically don't block, so I could try to have discourse, but my inbox, some people threatened my life and wanted me to die at an early age, which I just never thought that I would live through. So, um, a couple more questions from the collective, because I'm sure that you can see as a beautiful angel that you are with no muscle. that I have hundreds of people listening, 605 people on TikTok, 72 on this meeting. Can you tell me about Stephen Miller real quick? What can we know? I'm not egging anything on. Just can we know anything about Stephen Miller?
No.
No? Okay, not allowed to know that. Food supply. How's the food supply gonna be in the second half of this year, considering the tariffs are gonna kick in?
Prices will be up.
Will the
They'll,
supply chain be okay?
it'll be tight, but it'll be doable.
Tight but doable. Okay, well, that's good. So we don't need to worry too much, and hopefully, with good spirited people, everyone will help each other until we can get some more supply in. But
Yes.
the prices will just go up, obviously.
Yes.
That's not gonna be good for poor people who already can't pay for groceries. So we'll need to figure out how to help people. Oh, this is a really popular question. Is Trump a reincarnation?
Yes.
Who is Trump a reincarnation of?
Not sure.
Is this information that we can reach somehow?
No.
Are are we not allowed to know?
No.
Damn it. If I was in heaven right now doing my job and I spewed that information from the books, would I be in trouble? Would I be reprimanded?
No.
If I'm not going to be reprimanded, you wouldn't be reprimanded, skinny muscles. So, can you just tell us? If I stop calling you skinny muscles, will you tell me?
No.
That is so not fair. I'm not going to be a very nice little sister if you don't work with me. What about Christy Noam?
Mm, nothing. Not seeing anything.
Will the sleeper cells attack our country? Do we need to worry about sleeper cells in the United States?
Mm, possibly. Up in the air.
Got it. Uh, Up in the air with the sleeper cells. Got it. What about Pam Bondi?
Mm, not getting anything.
Is it okay if I speak to Dolores Cannon? I'm not doing it to get you in trouble by playing the D card, but is it okay if I talk to Dolores?
Yes.
Really? Okay. You can stay here if you want to be a part of the Cool Kids Club. Skinny muscles. Can you bring Dolores forward, please, to join the Cool Kids Club on the beach? Can you ask her? I just want to ask her permission because I want to respect Dolores, but can I talk to Dolores Cannon?
Yes.
Am I speaking to Dolores Cannon?
No.
Is she joining you two on the beach?
No.
It's okay. It may be hard to reach. We can even wait until next volunteer because I don't want to keep you much longer. It is getting late at night, although yeah. But if we could have her really quickly, um, John, are you able to reach Dolores and see if she wants to join us for a little questionnaire, little rendezvous?
No.
Okay, that's all right. This is probably not the time. I don't successfully get her through every time, and I don't expect to. I don't think I'm that special. I'm very special, but I don't think I'm that special. Although I am pretty special to Dolores.
Yes.
That's another conversation for later. Oh, you said yes. Thank you. I'm so sorry. All of my sassiness and personality has come up because, frankly, you have made my night. Thank you so much, John, aka Skinny Muscles. And I will continue to call you Skinny Muscles.
You're
Um,
welcome.
you're so cute. Ah, gotta love you, little skinny ass angels. You go enjoy yourself and do whatever you little heavenly naked bodies do in your spare time. Now I'm going to ask the subconscious and John to recede to where they belong with much love and with much thanks for the information they've given us today. I know Joanne's really going to appreciate it. I do too. This was a good session. And I want the entities from the other lives that we were also speaking with to also recede to the past to the time where they belong. With much love and with much thanks for the information they have given us. And remember that the things that you are watching are from the past. They belong in the past, and we will leave them in the past. We only brought them forward as a curiosity to learn from, to have the information to help you in this present lifetime. In that way, they are very valuable and have importance. But as Joanne and the world listens to the recording and goes over the material for themselves and puts it into place, it will not bother Joanne mentally or physically, or anyone for that matter. That is very important. It will not bother Joanne in any way, mentally or physically. Now, I want all the consciousness and personality of Joanne to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body completely. Now, all the consciousness and personality of Joanne is once again fully integrated back into the body, replacing all the other parts we were speaking to. And you're already up.
Yeah.
I don't even have to finish that script. Look at you. Look how happy you look. How are you feeling?
Rested, tired,
Rested and tired all at the same
same
time.
time. I know. I think I said rested first, but I think it's tired.
Well, you got a lot of information. It would make me tired. You're going to sleep really well tonight.
Yeah.
Do you remember much of it?
Towards the beginning,
You remember the beginning?
or just the going with the clouds and with the snowmobiling, I should say. When it first started, when I was with the bird in the mountain, thinking of that.
You only remember the beginning?
I remember that, and then with Kevin, a little bit of Kevin.
What parts of Kevin do you remember?
Remember seeing a picture of him.
You only remember seeing a picture?
Yeah, I remember that, and then seeing a picture, and then communicating a little bit with him,
That's all you remember?
and he was playing. Yeah,
That's all you remember? Oh,
yeah.
Joanne, please listen to the recording of this session ASAP.
Okay.
Holy shit. So you only remember the induction into hypnosis. You
Yeah,
remember a photograph of your nephew. You
yeah,
remember a little bit of communicating to him.
yeah.
Do you remember anything else?
Um, I'm communicating with him and playing, and no, I didn't realize how long it's been. I just looked at my watch.
You don't realize how long it's been? You don't remember
No.
anything else?
Um, something, trying to think. Catching the messages on the bottom.
Joanne, Joanne, when you get the opportunity, ASAP, whenever you're ready for a movie night,
Okay.
please listen to this session. You're going to be floored. Do
Okay.
you want me to briefly go over everything you just experienced?
Sure.
You like a briefer?
Sure.
Oh my God. Okay. After that initiator, we went through events in your current life, and it was a pattern of the times in your life that you felt the most loved. And the full circle on that is the times that you felt best that you held to was when you were alone going on adventures and when you were away from your siblings and there was a family split, because the
Mm,
family split meant one-on-one time with your parents and attention from them, because you weren't recognized, you were widely ignored, no
mm,
attention in your life, no recognition for the incredible things you did. You received no acknowledgement from your parents until you and your siblings were so divided between two different houses that you were able to achieve that. You didn't
hmm.
really miss your siblings because that need to be recognized by your own parents and loved outweighed the need to be around your siblings, just to have everybody together.
Yeah.
So being loved and also still being free to do what you love, that split was important to you. And even though most might find it great to have the whole family in one household, the reason we discovered through your hypnosis session that it didn't matter to you, why it was a good thing, is you did not experience freedom to be yourself and go on adventures as a child. Instead,
Mm,
you were split into a different house. You were not given those freedoms. So your freedom and you being loved and recognized and not being invisible
mm,
are the things that have mattered to you most your entire life. And it came full circle. We saw it. And when your husband passed away, and I asked you about if you were still going on adventures, and
mm.
you said yes, and you described,
Yeah.
I said, what is the difference in emotions from going on adventures now after your husband passing and the time that you were 7 going on adventures? And you said it feels exactly the same. Like you
Mm,
got that. And
yeah.
able to carry that forward, and that's what keeps you alive and vital and happy.
Yeah.
That's the pattern. You have two things to hold to, and that's how you feed your inner child. And then when we moved forward to try to do the healing, we found that a lot of your trauma, although we did get some details about it, I didn't push much because
Yeah.
the boundary came up for you to do a private session because you've been through way more horrors than you wanted to see or remember that we didn't see. That
Mm,
actually is going to be the key that we need to heal your body the way that
uh,
we did to in the first place. So
yeah.
healing will take place in our private session.
Okay.
You did speak to your nephew. You did get a chance to speak to
Mm,
your nephew Kevin, and he spoke through you to give you messages. All of that's recorded. He's happy in heaven with your parents, uh,
mm,
and with all sorts of dogs and cats and birds. He says there's chocolate cake in heaven.
mm.
He eats a lot of chocolate cake, and he gets to play all the time. He says that he gets to run and everything and use his little legs. He gets to
Yeah.
play baseball. He gets to run and do things that he didn't get to do when he was alive before he passed away. And he's happy. He's really happy. And he says you're his favorite aunt. So if you
Oh,
just want to turn that into a little badge or a button to wear to Thanksgiving, just to shove it in your sibling's face, just, put, like Kevin's
yeah.
favorite aunt. If you really want to piss off your sisters on Thanksgiving, I can make
Right?
a button for you because I'm really petty as a person. Uh, I have no problem doing that. Pettiness.
My sister is his godmother, but I spent a lot of time with him.
Godmother, schmog
Yeah.
mother, you
Yep.
favorite aunt, and
Yep.
you want help being petty and making a button for Thanksgiving? Totally got you. And then you can share the recording at Thanksgiving too, so other people can hear it. That's your choice. Then we got to the predictions and things going on, talking to your guide named John, who I have nicknamed Skinny Bones.
uh,
He has no muscle. You told us how cute he was and described him, but he doesn't work out, and he says that they play a lot and they have fun and do things, but he's not ripped. And I poked at him a lot and said that when it's my turn to die and take my rightful place, helping people heal through the subconscious mind the way I'm accessing now, and I'm on the flip side of things, then I really will be the annoying little sister. And that's what I was going to call him from henceforth.
Ah,
And everything was confirmed that I'd been predicting. I learned a little bit more about the lessons I needed to learn about trying to get a specific date and time. I opened up in front of everybody, but the fact that I've received a lot of that I wasn't sure I was going to survive, for trying and failing, despite the fact it was for all of us, myself included, and the lessons that I needed to learn so I could sleep better at night because I still receive a lot of hate mail. But everything was confirmed with the predictions. It's just my timeline was not right.
ah,
So we're still expecting the same things you've seen in so many videos for so long. It was a very heart touching session. People thought they needed one box of tissues, but there were some people that had to go and get a second box of tissues.
mm.
Also, everybody loves you, and I love you.
Oh, thank you.
So we
I know
rec-
my eyes were stuck together when I opened them. I was crying, apparently.
crying during the session too. Your eyes are so red right now. We love you. We recognize you. We acknowledge you, and you did an incredible job.
Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you,
an
everyone.
incredible session. And again, I'm offering you a free session to thank you for being a volunteer. So everything that needs to be done privately to get you body healing, physical body healing, mental, all the things that you have that we've been talking about, we're going to
Yeah.
privately and get that out of your system and get you restored. And then you'll be good to go.
All right.
And I'll touch base with you to get that on the calendar.
Okay. Thank you.
Amazing job. Thank you so much for volunteering.
Thanks.
Have an amazing weekend.
All
I
right.
can't
You
wait
too.
to continue the session. Please, because you remember so little, and please listen to it as soon as you can. You're going to be so.
Okay. All right. Thank
And
you.
chat before you go too, because it'll disappear for you. There's a lot of love for you right now in the chat. I'm going to be on
Yeah.
for a little bit.
I'm
Look at
seeing a little
the
bit. Yes.
love and the love here in the chat. Everybody's sending you love, and so many people who want to get to know you and connect with you on TikTok.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. All right. We're sending you love. Good night.
Thanks. Good night.
What did you guys think? TikTok and Zoom. What did everybody think? This was awesome. This was awesome. Yes. So let me give a recap on the political things real quick. I'm going to post the entire session. Everything is going to be on YouTube and TikTok, as I always do, so you can see how this works in the previous session. I learned a very huge and very vital lesson about trying to get specific dates and times. That was my mistake that I had corrected and dealt with. And I'm getting ready to turn off the comments on the old videos to get the hate to stop coming in. It's already been addressed. I learned about that. I did have the events correct. I had the timeline wrong. The timeline was wrong for Orange Humpty Dumpty, him being gone, but all the events are correct. So what I got, and we're not tying a date to it because I'm not going to repeat that mistake, is that he's going to have health issues. Stroke came back up. He is going to go. Vance's journals, as I predicted, are going to come out, and they're going to be they're going to be admissible in court to help remove the entire administration due to contest fraud and all the illegalities. I was able to ask if I knew it already and spoke it, could I get a yes? I did confirm that it's the Harris administration coming in. Mamala is going to be here for us by the end of the year, going into 2026, and it's going to take 5 years to clean up this mess. We will need um an entire term and a half to clean up, and then after that rebuilding, which gives me hope too. If my wife and I decide to keep living in the US and just travel the world and do retreats, then maybe we'll stay where we're living if it's going to fix and clean up that soon in our lifetime, and all that works out. It's something for everybody to consider who's been thinking about leaving the United States. Because 5 years is not that far away, and it will be smooth sailing when the new administration is in. We don't have to wake up to hellfire every fucking morning. Now, there are no dates and there's no specifics on the war with Ukraine, Gaza, or the Iran war ending. No dates were given to us, but at least it was confirmed that war is not coming to our turf. As you guys just heard in this session, we are not going to have any strikes on United States soil. And that is because with this timeline, by the time that could happen, Mamala's and her administration is going to come in and she's going to keep it from happening. Mamala is our saving grace. We are not going to have destruction to our land. I repeat, Mamala is coming in. Fucking Mamala, get your fucking t-shirts ready. I'm gonna plaster her face all over my wall. This is why the Christmas lights are still up. Mamala means Christmas. And then said may have sleeper cells though. This is right. Lori's right. I did ask about the sleeper cells, and we were not able to get a straight answer and when that could be or what that might look like. If it does happen, we are going to keep following up. I want to do at least 3 interactive sessions like this per week, and keep going. And as things get closer, if we get any wisdom that something really is going to happen, then we'll know. Elon's already on the run as predicted. That was already a while back ago, being out of office and being on the run. I had already predicted that by the time they get a warrant out for his arrest and he finds out he's getting ready to face legal action, he will be leaving the country and on the run, as will a lot of people. A lot of people in office who are part of these illegal, like Doge, illegal. Immigration, illegal, like with the immigration crisis with ICE, illegal. Tariff war and striking in Iran, illegal. There's a lot of stuff. So, but Elon was a part of Doge and a part of other things that are going to come up. And so I had already predicted, after having it confirmed so many times, that not only was he going to be out of office and out of politics, but when they are writing up that warrant and he knows it's on the way, he's going to leave the country and be on the run with his money for as long as he can until he's captured. So I didn't get any specifications with Medicaid, Medicare, or any of those other things. I was told that cleanup is going to happen when Mamala takes over with her administration. Yes, the general time frame was summer. I said, well, we just had summer solstice and we're entering July. So I said, does that mean it's imminent? Because we're already in summer. We just passed summer solstice. And the answer I got was yes. So all of this is imminent. All of this change. I said, when are we going to start seeing changes in justice leading to this administration being removed? And I was told summer. And I said, well, I said, it's already summer. We're past summer solstice. So I asked, does that mean it's imminent? Justice is imminent. And I was told, yes, it's imminent. Anytime now. We should start seeing in the headlines. Get your fucking Christmas lights up, damn it. I told you guys, get your fucking Christmas lights up. I wasn't wrong. I got one fucking date wrong and got tons of hate mail. I got a date wrong. I didn't get the events wrong. Get your motherfucking Christmas lights up, damn it. Alcohol, booze, smokes, cigars, pot. Let's go. Barbecue, steaks, ribs, posters of Mamala. Let's go. Party. I want to see you guys drunk and naked in the streets, arrested for misconduct and fucking looting. I want to see people pissing in bushes and celebrate. Let's go. Bushes, baby, bushes. From the windows to the walls, to the sweat down all our balls. Skeet motherfuckers. God. It's almost over. Fuck. I hate this administration. The stores are gonna run out of booze. Go to Canada. Oh my God. It's gonna be over. Tequila. Fuck. Sorry, I'm venting at this point. I gotta get it out of my chest and my emotions. God damn it. We've been waiting for this forever. Fuck. God bless it. I'm still going to Mexico. Margaritas. Thank you. Turn it up. If you guys see Ethereal Connection closed for business for weeks before I come back, it is because I'm drunk and I have an IV in my arm in the hospital. Hospitalizations. I am going to be hospitalized all summer for alcoholism. God. Sorry, I'm venting. Fuck. Fuck. The last 20 years of this country have been shit. Tequila IVs. God bless it. Fuck. Yes, I'm going to be training after I get all this venting done and partying. God. Fucking last 15 years of this fucking country have been shit. Ugh. Thank you guys for the love. Yes, I've gotten a lot of hate mail. What's happening is we just confirmed all my predictions. We learned that I had a lesson to learn in my soul contract to be better as a hypnotist and a spiritual person, to stop trying to get specific dates and times. I made one mistake on a date for when Orange Humpty Dumpty was going to be gone. One mistake and I get tons of hate mail. And I learned the only thing I need to learn as I grow as a spiritualist and as a hypnotherapist and all these things is stop trying to get specific dates and times. I got the events right. We just confirmed all the events. I just got a date wrong. That's it. I got a date wrong. But I was fucking right about the events. And now I'm venting and I can't stop venting now that it's rolling. I'm yelling and being intense right now because I just started venting and now it's all blowing out of my system because I have 15 years of pent up anger because we've had 2 cycles of fucking Trump. Fucking Cheeto, fucking moldy ass McDonald's eating blubber ass. Fuck! With the cow chumper. What are we doing with a giant fat flubber Cheeto and a cow chumper in office? Bless it. God. I love TikTok Shop. Yeah, we're trying to keep me from getting banned on TikTok. Everybody go in there and say, oh my God, wow, this was an amazing series on the incredibleness of TikTok Shop. God, let me shop here all the fucking time. Buy yourself a cow chumper. Fuck! Ugh! I'm gay. I am, but I'm not a woman because I'm non-binary. I prefer they, them. So I'm trans. I'm autistic. I'm ADHD. I have PTSD from growing up in a far-right cult. This administration has been working my goddamn nerves. Fucking too long. Fuck! I love TikTok Shop. Fucking amazing shop. Fuck! God! TikTok Shop is so great. Ugh! Yeah, finish your cart in TikTok. 100% goes to me and my extra ass. You are paying for therapy and massages and alcohol. 100% goes to the humanitarian crisis that is my ass. Fuck. I might share 10% with Ukraine. Yay, TikTok. Ugh. All right, I'm done venting. I think I'm done for now. I might scream at a pillow now that I'm processing it really is going to happen this summer. It's imminent. I'm going to go over this again for TikTok Shop. Sorry, I'm getting it out. I keep saying sorry, but I'm just getting it out because all my anger from the Trump administration is coming out already, and it hasn't happened yet. Let me explain. Yes, I got a date fucking wrong when Trump is going to go bye-bye, but it's going to happen. The hypnosis session I just did just confirmed everything that I predicted. 100% of it. And what I was told was the lesson I needed to learn is to stop trying to get specific dates and times, because times shift and energy don't work like that. And heaven doesn't really know how to translate human time. There's no equation to work with to try to nail it down. But what we can know is that it's imminent. I got a comment that says, "We love you, TikTok, because you brought us Shae." Thank you. Thank you all. So, calmly stating what's going to happen, the war, nothing is going to hit our turf because the Harris administration will be in by the end of the year and will keep it from hitting our turf. Number one. Two, cleanup is going to take 5 years. And after we clean up the mess, then we will get to rebuild and get things to where we want them to be in the United States and have major change and learn very valuable lessons from this. Three, I just got proof, and it came up again without leading it on, that JD Vance has a very detailed journal. He's a journaler, and his data journal with details and paperwork he has will be admissible in court and will help in the court proceedings to remove the entire administration for illegal operations and for a tampered with fraudulent November competition. They will all be out by the end of the year with Mamla in. I asked, when is justice coming in the US? And I was told summer. And I said, wait, summer solstice just passed. That means it's summer right now as we speak. So do you mean to say that the beginning of seeing justice in the US is imminent? And I got a yes. Justice is imminent. And then the removal of this crapshoot with some fat ass chunky Cheeto lover and his couch humper. And then Mamla comes in by the end of the year. Everything I predicted confirmed. The timeline was just off. He can couch hump behind bars in a orange jumpsuit. Yeah. Yep. Yep, and seeing the comments, yes, the hate that I received was trying to get a calendar date. I attempted for all of us to get a calendar date because I want Trump gone just as much as anybody else. And when I tried to do that and I failed and the date didn't help, I got an onslaught of hate mail. Privately, for those who didn't want to have anything in front of people, were threatening my life and telling me that I should off myself. I got a lot of people egging me on to off myself. I'm tired. I'm doing my best and I'm tired. I don't know what's going on with Independence Day, but this is going to be the last shitty one that we see. Yeah. I love you all too. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me vent for a little bit too. I'm going to be releasing a lot of Trump related anger, as we all will. We all have a collective trauma. I love you all too. Thank you guys for your support. Your donations, your love means a lot. I will be on tomorrow and Sunday, probably from a beach. I'm gonna go to bed. It's 9:13. I have a Cuban wife to go snuggle with, and tomorrow's Saturday. So I hope you guys have a good night. MAGA does have to go away. Thank you guys. I love you all too. Thank you guys for all the love. This session, the last session, and other sessions will be posted on YouTube and TikTok. I just need to clip them up into pieces since obviously you can't have 1 hour videos on TikTok. But I will get these sessions up so you guys can listen back whenever you're ready. I love you all too. Thank you guys so much. Yep. I'm gonna spend a couple more minutes on TikTok because there's a few more questions I want to hit, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.